There are a lot of false claims on social media about voter fraud, and our Verify team has been busy going through them. One viral video has some people thinking election workers are fabricating votes in Pennsylvania. Our Jason Puckett explains what is actually going on.
The Verify team has received multiple messages asking us to look into this video. It shows a woman at a table with some papers. The claims say it's evidence of a woman fraudulently filling out ballots at a voting center in Pennsylvania. But what do the facts say? Well, we traced this clip back to a video from Delaware County, Pennsylvania. This is footage of a voting center, but she's not doing anything fraudulent. The Delaware County election staff put out a lengthy explanation in response to these videos. Key points: this clip was taken from a public live stream that the county provides so people can see what's going on. These streams are still up. They've actually got cameras in the sorting areas, the storage areas, and everywhere an election worker is working with ballots. Okay, so what is the woman doing in the clip? Well, according to the county, she's transcribing selections on ballots that were damaged by the voting machine onto new ballots to make sure the voter's ballot still counts. Now, if you look at another angle of the same video, a wider shot, you see a coworker across the table and observers from each party at the ends of the table watching. Bottom line, the claim that the video shows fraud is false. With your Verify, I'm Jason Puckett.